What's up, YouTube? It's me, Super Mario DJ here, and welcome back to another live stream. We are indeed live, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. More Than Friends, Doki Doki Literature Club Plus, DDLC Plus, episode 26, number 26. Welcome back, guys, to Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. DDLC Plus is back again, and it's time we dived back into this game for more psychological horror fun. Last time, we finally went down the Sayori route. We had quite a few moments and adventures with our old friend, and even wrote Sayori a perfect poem. Although, while we ventured down new routes, things always seem to stay the same and lead back to that same major choice at the end of Act 1. Are we gonna stay being friends with Sayori, or are we more than that? Today, we finally answer the question. It's been a long time coming, so let's do this. Let's chat with Sayori after school and make a decision. Is today the day we accept Sayori as more than a friend? Will she accept that? Or is it truly the best for them to stay friends forever? Or can we be more than friends? Only one way to find out. If you're excited today for more DLC Plus today, then please sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Obviously, the intro music is playing right now. I'll shut up in a second. We obviously have... Whoops. Okay. My Feelings is playing. That's our intro music. And of course, we have the store page and the Steam page, which the game is on sale again. How funny. Again, if you haven't got this game for yourself yet, you definitely should, because this game is really good. From my many hours playing this game, if you haven't got this game before, you definitely should. And obviously, here's the website with everything that there is to see, and everyone that we're gonna get back hanging out with today: Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Physical edition merch in a newsletter. Let that finish playing. Close everything down. And get on with everything. I see Livy's in chat. Welcome, Livy. Yes, back to the Literature Club. We are heading. And this is the last DDLC stream of the year. We're not done yet, but it's the last stream of 2024. I did not mean to actually click on the entire playlist this way. I wanted to view it just by pressing View Full Playlist. So, again, here's everything we've been doing for over 2 years. Our very first playthrough, which consists of the... So, again, here is all the episodes that we've done with our first playthrough, with the couple Switch ports videos, our little speedrun video, all the Act 2 stuff that we did, and then what we've been doing for the entire year, this year, everything pretty much in Act 1. We've been going through every possible choice, path, and option we get in Act 1. And we've done the Natsuki route, the Yuri route, done a couple side stories, we did a preparation for everything, and finally, what we're doing now, the Sayori route, and we are about to finish the Sayori route today, so let's get into it. Also, I will say, we're going to see something today that's in the thumbnail, and this comes courtesy of the Switch port, because I did the Sayori route on the Switch port, just to be a little different from my PC playthrough. So, I got the main part of the thumbnail from the Switch port. My hair's a mess. Let me Fix that real quick. Anyways, hello everybody. We are back. So it's time we get ready for the last DDLC stream of the year, and we finish the Sayori route and finish Act 1 again, most likely today too. So just get past the store page. I was just glancing for a second. A lot of stuff is on sale right now, so it's kind of crazy. It's a good time to buy Steam games right now. If you got money from Christmas and whatnot, now is definitely a good time to be buying games on Steam. But anyways, here we are. Back to DLC Plus. Over 39.1 hours in the game. We got Perfect Sayori last time we played. It's now time to hop back in and finish the Sayori route. And get ever so closer to that 100% mark on Steam and in-game. So, with that being said, let's do this. Let us do this. So. So we're going to hop into this. I'm going to quickly just check my Steam preview while the game's loading. And get that all situated. Game's loading. Hopping right into it. This is going to be something because we are about to hop into essentially what's going to be another run of ending of Act 1, but with some very important steps and things we need to do before that. And honestly, I don't know how much this is actually going to take this stream, so this might be one of the shorter DDLC streams. I know we've had a couple of them. But there's still, I do think there's a little, if we have a little extra time, I think there's still the secret files that we were at least trying to find out where they're located in the folders. So I might spend a little time doing that too. So that'll be a good catch up for me to be like, okay, where did I leave off with finding the secrets? But yeah, anyways, here we are. We're back in 89%. Again, we are so close in game and technically out of game to unlocking everything. We are only missing certain pieces of pictures. Whenever this wants to load. And we'll fix, yeah, we're missing one wallpaper, one poem, a few CGs. We got all the secrets. They were entire 2 streams on getting all the secrets. One background. 3 sketches, and 1 promo. So again, we are getting close to having everything. We've also been getting mail a lot more recently, so there's some of that to be looking forward to still. Again, the files that we were messing around with. Again, side stories, there's 2 whole new ones that we have to read in the new year. And there's also music, where we have all the tracks. We also have not made a playlist yet either. That's another little small gimmick I want to do by the end of the series. I'm gonna pick my favorite tracks of the entire game and put it on a playlist. But yeah, with that everything looked at, and the Sayori second CG is our wallpaper background in game. Let us set up the game capture and hop right into this. 10 likes for more DDLC in the new year. Also, I just realized the text is messed up. Well, I gotta fix the text for a second. Because it was all supposed to be, the text is also supposed to be capital. There we go. Okay, I gotta adjust it now. I was wondering why it looked a little off than I usually have it. There we go. I fixed that. Now we get game capture sorted. There we go. All good now. Anyways, So, that being said, it's time to hop into DDLC. It's time to pick up where we left off. I gotta remember where we left off. I gotta look back at the saves. So I know this is all the Sayori stuff. Did I make an extra save anywhere else? 11:29. I feel like I made that because yeah, this is 11:29. This is a. Alright. So I think I just need to pick up here. So this is, I think I was gonna start with the choice, because I don't think I made the choice yet. So this is us talking about, you know, who we're gonna help. And obviously we're gonna pick Sayori. I mean, if it's gonna be anyone, I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, and but Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much? No. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make this more difficult for you. Just think of the club, okay? I could do some trolling. Alright. We're gonna go back to where the series began. We're gonna go back to do the cupcakes with Natsuki. I mean, baking sounds like fun. And so this is gonna all be the same. Earring, yeah, he was telling it here, and you're gonna make some great decorations. This is all just stuff again for preparations for the festival preparations that we've done, and we're exchanging numbers with Natsuki. Again, we've already done this couple times at this point now. Clearly, Natsuki's gonna be coming over to my house on Sunday, even though I would have preferred. Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Alright, here we go. This is where I want to majorly pick up for the Sayori route. So, no. Okay, I guess I'm loading again. I need to turn the skip off before whatever. Sayori again, Natsuki. Don't want to mess this up. Alright. Is that more dialogue? Why do I feel nervous that Sayori will find out about this? I know they worry about it. It'll be a good time. Alright, take 2. It's already Sunday. I've been anxiously waiting Natsuki's upcoming visit. Changing details. Putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feeling aside for when she might need me? I decided to go visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made it a habit of simply entering each other's homes like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, and when I finally find her, Sayori. Hi, SMDJ. I sat down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over here like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sarah's room is as messy as it has always been. I also remember the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I ended up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Are you supposed to be seeing Natsuki today? Yeah, but wait, how do you know about that? Siri already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only the nature for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Are you gonna be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So I guess it's just me and Natsuki then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Siri stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just want to see how you're doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Siri smiles, shaking her head. No, that's no good, SMDJ. Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. We wouldn't have come here. You would have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why I decided to have you come over today. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori. I grabbed Sayori by the shoulder. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. And until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Haha. Sarah gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, SMDJ. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You really are gonna make me say it, aren't you, SMDJ? I guess I have no choice at this time. The thing is, I have really bad depression my whole life. Didn't you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and care to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure how to respond. How is it possible that Siri has kept this from me the entire time I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me not to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you haven't told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your closest friend. Because if I knew, I wouldn't have done anything I could have I would have done everything I could have supported you. Even if there is only so much I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you have to do is tell me. You don't understand SMDJ. Why do you think I didn't want to tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have had to waste effort caring about me instead of doing other important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to just make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be so happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world wanted to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting. That's what I'll do. No, SMDJ. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing you could do to have helped is if everyone if everything could be as it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaks down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in ways that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulder. This time, I pulled her in a tight embrace. SMDJ, Sayori. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. And if I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. SMDJ, Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her side. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. SMDJ, Sayori, barely managing to speak, works between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. If there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally pulls her arms puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's always really scary. I don't understand anything about my feelings as SMDJ. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. And as she does, I let go as well. The festival's tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like it for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think it would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should just cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you do, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time, Natsuki, to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry about me too much. I'll see you tomorrow. All right? All right. I look forward to it. I will say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On my way home, I feel myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about that when Natsuki is about to come over. I think Sayori's right. Shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. And now this is going to be the baking segment we have done twice. I'm just seeing. We're actually going to skip through the conversation because we have read this a few times, and the 2 times we have done it, dialogue hasn't changed. So I'm just going to skip through some of this, but not too quickly, so I can get... Okay. Okay, so... Yeah, aren't they? I wish I could have one right now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in it. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I need to really save my appetite. So if Sayori is the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, she would have probably downed 10 cupcakes by now. And she would have still ate dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyways, I was hoping we would have some type of manga, but I gotta be home for dinner. Already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. Yeah, you started with that. If not, it's not like we always have this chance. Man, you're just gonna place the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sarah can each carry some, then you'll probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish she would listen to me like the way she listens to you. Yeah. Again, I think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I feel so helpless. Sayori's always listening to me, but at the point, it feels like she couldn't listen to me at all. Alright, I'm all packed up. Good day. Good work. Walk you out. Just like that, so he's already about to leave. This afternoon went by in a flash. Guess I'm out that. Thanks for helping and everything. See you tomorrow. Wait a second. Like I said before, we didn't have a chance for this. So always have to be like this. Today, I had fun today. Show me how fun baking could be, like you wanted. But besides that, you can always come over anytime, right? Yeah, I know if you want to read manga or go. Yeah. You really mean that? And so he looks, yeah. Yeah. SBJ. Feel the same way. Itsuki, Jumsuke. Not really. Sayori, Jumsuke. Sayori. Hi, DJ Sayori. Just now we weren't. It's okay, said DJ. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come a lot earlier. I'm already on my way out, so. Really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll see you at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine. Just don't eat any of the cupcakes before then. Anyways, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. And now we save. Just like all before, we are now getting to where we need to be. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see for myself. See what? What are you talking about? Oh, you know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki. And how close you got to her. It makes me really happy. You've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall on Sayori's eye. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, some DJ? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, some DJ. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica was right about what? Sayori. What I said before is true. I'm not gonna let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm gonna be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. Put my hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared of some DJ. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I'm weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. As a DJ, I like you so much that I would want to... Yeah, I would want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori's nod. Even if I don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm gonna give you. Sayori. The big choices here. The big choices here. Just for this being the sake of the Sayori route, we are going to reread the bottom option that we chose last time. Well, the top option is what we're here for. So I'm going to we're going to do this one first. We're going to reread You'll Always Be My Dearest Friend and come back to this one. So, you'll always be my dearest friend. Sayori, you'll always be my dearest friend. What you need is for things to be like they always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seem after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll get things back to the way they were. I see. Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly painful expression. Haha. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this, Sayori. It's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I know this whole time that there is no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. So I could just get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing is, you're all also right that I just wanted I wanted to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, SMDJ. I'll trust you with anything at all. So, Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Clutching her fist with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I didn't even know how to react. So he looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more time. Flashes me once more. Weak smile before turning away and running off. Sayori! I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I could do is to support Sayori through her feelings and help her on this path, that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. And all these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm gonna give it everything I got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes with a smile on her face every day. Okay, we are not here for this yet. We're gonna go back to the main menu for a second. I need to sing. I don't think I got anything for redoing yet. I didn't get anything for repeating anything yet. But we are going to get new content now. It's time to lock in. Time to lock in, guys, because we are about to finish the Sayori route and essentially also finish Act 1. So we're going to hop back here. I'm also going to quickly plug my laptop in, so hold on one second. Stream. Let's see. Almost 40 minutes into the stream. Alright, here we go. It's all come to this. it's all come to this. It's come to the title of the stream. It's come to this part of the playthrough that we've been saving up to this point. It's taken us 26 episodes to get to this point. So if you are tapped out of the stream right now, you may want to tap back in because we're about to lock into this part of the Sayori route right now. So get ready, cause Sayori, I misclicked. Sayori, I love you. I love you. Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. Spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. And that's why I accepted any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. SMDJ. And here we go. There's the main thumbnail CG. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Also, we get a look at the protagonist. This is new content. SMDJ. Is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms, pulling her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, SMDJ. I want to be with you forever. Me too. Feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little. What is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why, even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, SMDJ. It's gonna be okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay, I trust you. Sarah and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know. I want everything to be the same as it has always been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I can handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go... Well, I can't tell that's a new facial expression. I'm screenshotting that. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, SMDJ. Sarah gazes at me once more, smiling sadly. Even if I really get sad, this is the best thing for me, right? I don't understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It feels like a bunch of thorns when you told me you loved me. But that's why I wanted to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having so much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should have done something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is this what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori's the most important person to me. I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Alright. And now we're at the end. Content warnings on screen, and I will also give the secondary warning before we get to the ending. But I think this is finally it. This is the last bit of Act 1 content. New content we have to do. It's going to be the same ending, but some of the conversation is going to be very different. This is what we're here for. We're here for those subtle differences in the shift of the path, even if the outcome stays ultimately the same. So I will give you the DJ warning when we get to that point, but the content warning is on screen right now. Day of the festival. Of all days, I expect this to be the one where I walk into the school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but I decided that's a little too much. And meanwhile, the preparations of the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes by myself by carrying them two trays. Natsuki is already texting up a storm. I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funny enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki does about the event. I'm more excited about it being over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event's will be great too. SMDJ. God, I forgot how quiet this part of the game is. You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would have been here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desk. That must be the ones that we prepared she prepared that has all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a written poem online that I thought Monica would like, and I submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. Surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You think on days like this, this important, that she would try a little harder. I say that, but suddenly I remember what Sayori told me yesterday. Suddenly I feel awful knowing that it's not nearly that simple for her. I only say it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone and woken her up after all. You should take a little more responsibility for SODJ. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. Exchange. Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm a club president after all. But I stammered, embarrassed. So I really tell her about it quickly. That we're a couple now. I didn't really plan to bring it up with anyone yet. Jeez, you don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a little more than you think. Monica is being friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt chills down the back of my spine. Hey, so do you want to check out the pantlets? They came out really nicely. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pantlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club a little more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the page. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it almost a professional feel. I recognized Natsuki and Yuri's poem for the one they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped Sayori's poem. It's a different one it's a different one than she practiced. It's one I haven't read before. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. I'm not doing that, but reading it all. Get out of my head. I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she says to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. A poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Oh boy. What is this? Reading the poem gets a pit in my stomach. As a DJ, what's wrong? Nothing. The poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so... well, alrighty then. Trying to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself, Monica calls after me. I quickly pick up my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal. At least waiting for her or help her wake up. Even a simple gesture of walking her to school makes her happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things were going to be the same as they had always been. And that's all she needs and what I wanted to give her. I reached for Sayori's door, house and knocked on the door. I didn't expect an answer. Since she didn't pick up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself inside. Alright. For anyone who is sensitive to the ending content of Act 1 of the DDLC, now would be a good time just to tab out of the stream and listen to the stream and tab back in when I say to tab back in, because some freaky stuff's about to go down that we've seen multiple times at this point, but I'm just doing that for anyone who doesn't want to really watch it, because this is a live stream. I can't like, you can't jump forward. So anyways, that's the warning. I'll do a countdown in a second. Anyways, Sayori, she's really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Walking up to her own house. Waking her up in her own house. This really feels like something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, this just feels right. Outside Sayori's door, I knock on. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori, wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really don't want to have to enter her room like this. All right. Isn't this a kind of a breach of privacy? She really has no choice. Alright, here's the warning. Final warning. Tab out now. Because after I do a 10-second countdown, I'm clicking the proceed button, and we're getting to the ending. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I gently open the door. Oh boy. Ugh. It's been a little bit. And now we can't go back in Act 1, but I'm positive we did everything that we could. What the hell? What the heck? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can't be real. Sorry, we wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. So I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. Alright, you can tab back in now. If anyone did tab out. We're on a black screen now. We're fine. I suppressed the urge to, yeah. Just yesterday, told Sayori I would be there for her. Told her I know what's best, that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I have been so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why am I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, remained friends with her like it's always been, then I could have prevented this. Screw the Ledger Club, screw the festival. I just lost my best friend, someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do to bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I only had one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. And now I carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in life is worth more than her. But still, I couldn't do what she needed from me, and now I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. And now we're into Act 2. Haven't been back here in a while. It's been a whole year, kinda. Back to Act 2. We're gonna exit DDLC for right now. Still 89%. We didn't jump up anything at all. That is shockingly. That's a shock to me. Required I love you to Sayori's confession. I love this screenshot. This is another one of my favorite CGs. I'm switching into that. Did we really only get CG? I didn't think we were just gonna be getting the CG. That's kind of crazy. No new mail. Happy Thoughts image is now unlocked. Trace bank. Oh, you didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a second. I could probably fix this. Actually, you know what? This would probably be a lot easier. Just... She's the one who's making it difficult. Well, here goes nothing. Yep, and if we go to characters, someone's missing. No new mail. No new tracks. And surprisingly, only 89%. I find that hard to believe. But maybe the last 11%. Maybe the last 11% comes from the last two side story. Well, I think there's. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I know for a fact there's one more like major side story after this. So maybe part of the last percentage comes from these stories and whatever else we haven't unlocked yet. There's probably... I don't know what there is going to be in Act 2. I feel like... Because during our secret streams, we did get some new content. We were getting new dialogue. We got an entirely new sequence with Yuri, like between episodes 16 and 17. So... I don't fully know what else there is going to be for new content in Act 2 that I haven't seen yet. Act 3 is pretty much probably going to be the same, because we spent 2 whole streams going over all that content till it repeated. And then we played a little bit of Act 3 on the ending of my first playthrough stream. So all of this is probably going to be the same. So... the only other new content that's probably going to come out of this is Act 4 content. I think I know what the last percentage of content's going to be. It's going to be stuff from Act 2. There might be something still in Act 2. I don't fully know. There might be something still in Act 2 we haven't done yet. There's still... So, we are going to thoroughly play through Act 2 top to bottom like we did with Act 1 this year. And then we have side stories. Which that's going to probably add up percentage-wise, because... We normally get a CG out of side stories, and... yeah, we're probably gonna get those. We normally get wallpapers out of side stories, so then we might be getting one more wallpaper. Who doesn't have a second wallpaper? Sayori has one. Yuri might be getting another wallpaper. Cause Sayori, Natsuki have 3 wallpapers here. So, and Monica has 2. So Yuri might be getting a 3rd wallpaper from one of the side stories. And again, CGs we're gonna get. We might be getting one more background from a side story. I'm trying to figure out what that background's gonna be. We're gonna be getting another background. And then I don't know. There has to be something we haven't done yet, because we've been getting sketches from doing certain actions in the game. So there's stuff we're definitely missing. There's definitely probably I feel like hopefully I'm not gonna have to restart the run, because that was my big concern about going forward with this part of the stream, because I knew that once I did the big ending of the Sayori route, which had to include actually ending the act, that I was gonna be done with Act 1, and I was not gonna be able to go back to that point. But I feel confident that I feel like we must have done almost everything to a T. So, I think what we're going to try and do now, because I'm not going to be starting Act 2 content right now, because that's a lot of stuff to do, and at the same time, not a lot of stuff to do, because again, we've done stuff. What I need to do is I need to access a file for a minute, and also I'm just seeing how long we've been live for. We haven't been live for even an hour yet. I think I ultimately knew this was going to possibly be a short stream. But there is still something I need to do. I should have triple checked before I fully committed, but I feel like I did everything because when I was going through the Yuri and Natsuki routes of both like every day in Act 1, we were only getting small bits of new dialogue, the same as the very first playthrough. So there wasn't many changes to the overall. There wasn't many changes to the overall script of the Act 1. And even now, there were only a few line changes for the ending of Act 1 going down the I love you route for Sayori. That was ultimately there was only a few lines of dialogues changed. So now I need to look at internals, because now we have all the 5 folders to look at. Gotcha. Okay, already found one. So, and then there's also something else I need to go back and look through all the other folders. So I think it's 501 as a file. 501 is a file. So 501. So 501. Just going one at a time. Oh, I did not mean to get out of the file. I think I just finished that. So 330, 331, 332, 333, 334, and 335. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's another thing to note. So 5.4 is missing a 5 folder. Again, that's some of the other stuff I need to go back and see if there's any other folders missing. And finally, 555. Okay. So I think with that, double check backups. Yeah, there's nothing in here. So with that, I just need to go back over every folder again and see if there's any other missing folders, because we had found a few. I guess let me switch to display capture for a minute so I can show you guys what I'm typing in. Display capture for a second. So folder, like the one folder of everything, of all folders within the one file is missing, has one area where there's a file missing. So does 4, so does 5. So maybe there is one that's, I just realized I also gotta check, I didn't write, I think I literally said 14. I need to double check what the file for 501 was. Yeah, 14.txt. That's what I forgot to type. So 14.txt. So let me check. Okay. Alright. It always seems to be it's a folder within a folder that is missing something. 2, 2, 3. Yeah, 1 is missing here. Okay, so I think we have that written down. So 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's. Okay, so I'm just double checking. That looks right. 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 Alright, so they're actually surrounding, like, is there anything, any glitching folders within. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's right. Yeah. Yeah, 0 is missing. Okay. So I just checked that right. Okay, yeah, 0 is missing. And 5. Yeah, 5 is missing. Alright, so I think that is everything that is missing in the files. And I want to rearrange this a little bit. No, actually, no, I'm going to keep the... I'm going to order this more in a reasonable manner. Okay, so we have, there's meeting notes 3. There is a one folder missing within folder 1 and folder 5 of this category. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 is a secret file. 130 is another file. 221 is another file. 344 is another file. 404 is another file. And folder 4 and folder 2 are missing a 0 folder. 501 is just the 14 file. And 5 and 4 are missing a folder. Interesting stuff. 1, 5. Oh, I just realized. 501. So where there's folders missing, that directs us to one of the files. Hold on. I gotta check. Let me make sure this is saved. And we're switching back to the game capture for a minute. I'm also going to take a quick break, because obviously, stream's not over just yet, but I should refill my water for a minute before we continue going a little further. Because I do want to do a couple more things on the stream. So hold on. Let me just check something for a second. I'm going to close the file now. Internals. 501. Alright, we can't open it. I thought for a second, maybe, because those folders are missing. And it gave us kind of a clue for a file missing, that it was going to let us access this file. So we still don't know what the times are for the files to open. I only was able to open one of them. I think we opened the 1 to... Yeah, I think this is the one that we opened. Because it says 2024. So I think this is the one that we opened. So... there's a lot going on here. But anyways, I'm going to get up for a second, refill my water, and then we're going to go a little more. I have a couple more things that I'm going to see if we can try and do. And then that's going to probably be the stream and Doki Doki for the year. So I'll be right back. Quick little break. And then so I can refill my water and stretch my legs. If you guys got to do the same, do so now. Stream will be back in a couple of minutes. And then... we're going to try to do a couple more things, and I'm going to tell you the plan for DDLC, hopefully in the new year, but also I got to talk about that. I'm going to talk also about the new next year on tomorrow's New Year's stream. So I'll mention that at the end of the stream too. I will be right back. Enjoy the thumbnail. I'll put on one of the tracks in a minute from the player. Be right back. Alright, we're back. So, okay, here's what I'm thinking. I'm looking. Again, all of our saves are going to be here, but we can no longer use them. But hold on. I'm just, you know what, that's what I'm going to do. Let me start the music running. Fine. But here's the thing, I'm not gonna activate any save file or even press new game. But what I'm gonna look is with the amount of times I save, the amount of, like, things I can go back to. Yeah, where all these files are the Sayori route. And all this stuff was setting up Sayori, all the other routes. And this was all the Natsuki route. And this was all the Yuri route. And these are a couple of extra saves that I had to make sure everything was being done. I feel like it's safe to say that I feel like I have done this correctly. And we are on the path to get the... we're on the right path for what we're trying to aim for. So, with all that... I mean, that's one. Game. Poem words. Where we wrote all the perk poems, where we got a lot of unlockables, and we are at 90%, almost 90%. We definitely have to be on the right path. Checking all that. Again, we're avoiding the reset button. No new mail. Alright. Alright. So here's what sorry, I'm stretching. So here's where things are gonna be heading. So like I said, we have officially done, I'm positive we have done everything new that we didn't do within our first playthrough or any of the other streams where we were going back for secrets in Act 2. I think we did we unlocked every new bit of dialogue for DDLC Act 1. And we're gonna do what we did this year. Next year with Act 2, we're gonna look at every little detail for any other final details that we've missed out on in Act 2. Even though I feel like we might have done all that stuff with the bonus update. I don't know why I was about to say update 2. Act 2 content. So it might just be a. I'm thinking next year, at most, maybe 3 to 4 or less streams on Act 2. And then obviously we'll be doing the 2 new side stories that we unlock next year too. And then, once we get to Act 3, we should be in the end game. Because Act 3, we're going to do a little bit of that content again. Just to satisfy the game that we're doing a little bit of Act 3 content with Monica. Then we'll delete her, and we're going to be right back to Act 4, and we should have done things differently to where we aren't ending on a note where the Literature Club gets deleted. So that's where we're going to be trying to aim for, and hopefully, positively next year, we might finish DDLC Plus. When? I can't give you a set date and time, because we're not in the new year yet. But, that's going to be the plan. And we're going to start next year off with the best fitting side story to do. We're going to be doing a reflection in the new year. And the new year is all about reflecting and looking on what happened in the year and look into the future. So reflection is going to be a perfect start for DDLC in the new year. So this one also will be really good. I don't know if I'll be able to do self-love around Valentine's Day. This would be good, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. Because if I would do that, I would have to break the mold of, we do two episodes of DDLC, and then we do the plus content with side stories. But we're going to be getting these 2 next year, and we're going to get closer to that 100%. But I think ultimately, I don't know if there's anything else I can realistically do. we just finally went through every file, and I'm positive we went through every file here. So we have locations of files. The thing is, I don't know how they get unlocked. Like I said, I think we only. That's what I'm gonna check on the stream before we end it. That's one thing I'm gonna do before we end the stream. I'm gonna check the video file, just see. I know I unlocked this sometime, like at some point, like it was around a certain time frame in a day. But I don't know how to unlock the other secrets files. Like I know 404 has one. Like I don't know how we're getting the DDLC file, text file. So they're still even if we get close to completing everything in the main game and side stories, there's still gonna be the few like lingering things of how do we access these files or what's in them, because I would like to give the files a read. And then there's gonna be things like I mentioned earlier in the stream, making my own playlist of my favorite tracks of the game. I'm gonna wait till everything is unlocked in the music player, because I think we're close to maybe having every track, but I don't have everything yet. So let me just see something. So you know what? We're almost at the hour 20 mark. This is where we're gonna end. This is where we're gonna end the stream. Again, next year. Oh, just one more time. Next year, we're hopping into the game for Act 2. But this isn't gonna be the first thing we're doing next year. Like I said, next year we're gonna start with the side story, because this is just gonna be a fitting start for the series in 2025. But after that, it's on to Act 2, and we're gonna try our best to make sure we have looked at every last little thing in Act 2 that we can. The game obviously forces you on a certain path in Act 2, but we are gonna try our best to do the whole thing again, where we have trying a couple different saves. We try and do everything with Natsuki, we try and do everything with Yuri, try and do any option with Monica until we get to the ending, and then that's gonna be the whole plan. But I think with that, we're ending the year still on 89%, but we unlocked this. This is one of my favorite CGs. Like there's a few CGs that I've said I've liked. I've liked the hug energy. This gives me hug energy vibes. This gives me the trust CG vibe, but obviously it's in the main game. This gives me hug energy vibes. I love the understanding one. This was a really good one. I do like a couple of other side story ones that we've gotten. This one's goofy because again, it has two variations technically. Like this is the one that gives you, but this is the one that is before she's holding the bottle to her face. The Yuri ones are neat. The Natsuki ones are cool. And there's stuff like the CGs that are like kind of drawn out too that are also neat. Again, I used part of this CG in the thumbnail because I just liked how they have a sketch within the main art style. That's why I kind of included it in the thumbnail. I didn't talk about that, but yeah, that's where we're ending things. We're gonna press quit now, and we're done with DDLC for the year. This is everything we did with Doki Doki Literature Club in 2024. We spent this year purely doing Act 1, and I think it paid off. I think we ended things. Yes, we ended on Act 1, and I think that's happened like once or twice. So, if I had nickels for however many times we ended the year on Act 1, I have either, like I said, 2, maybe 3 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird it's happened that many times. But yeah, 39.7 hours in the game. We are making progress. We unlocked these. Wow, these are screenshots. We didn't unlock these. I saved some more screenshots. More screenshots save. And like I said, I'm just gonna show this real quick. Again, like I was mentioning. like I said, this CG technically has a couple variations because it's her before she holds the juice to her head. So I really like that. But yeah. We are definitely not going to be ending here, hopefully. Things are going to end on a better note. But not this year. Things ended on the note that they ended on. So, with that, that's the end of DDLC in 2024. So, if you have enjoyed, do leave a like, comment, subscribe. It's very much appreciated. Hit the bell to be notified when I come back to do more DDLC Plus on the channel, Doki Literature Club Plus on the channel. And I hope you enjoyed the ride with me so far. The ride's not over yet. We still have a little more to go. A couple more side stories. A few more things left in the main game. And that sweet 100% in-game and out-of-game to get to. So we are almost there, fellas. But for now, that's the end of the stream. So if you have enjoyed, again, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell button to be notified when I come back to do more on the channel. And until then, stay safe, stay healthy. I'll see you on the flip side for something else. It's outro time. I will be back soon tomorrow for the New Year's special and maybe one other smaller stream before that earlier in the day. You'll have to wait and see. But with that being said, it's outro time. I'll be back soon for something else. We didn't reach the like goal. We never usually do. This is the odd occasion that we do, but it's fine. I'm just gonna say is it's been a blast playing DDLC for you within the 2 years, maybe almost 3 now, but it's been a blast. And we'll be back soon to the Literature Club in the new year. I'll see you on the flip side or something else. Appreciate this thumbnail one last time before the stream ends, and I'll see you all later.